Welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. So, from where we last left off, there was a conversation between Shannon and Beatrice because Shannon was supposed to deliver the dinner to her. And you know what? Shannon made a decision where she's rebelling against her by trying to not entertain her. But for some reason, Beatrice made it look like she's entertained, and you know, it's I see her maybe her wrath is being a bit provoked, and meanwhile, at the family conference room at the dinner table, they were trying to figure out who that 19th guest was. And I think most of the siblings were pointing fingers at Kraus. Just a couple of interesting stuff. There's no need to really put deeper thought into it. So anyway, let's continue reading. In the instant before the typhoon arrived, Rosa definitely met the witch in the rose garden. But the scene had been so hard to accept this truth that the more she spoke of it like this, the less she understood what it was she had encountered. Ironically, since she was losing her composure, the more frantically she tried to cling to her claim, the more confused and hazy the thing she was describing became. Because of that, it only took a single calmly spoken sentence to confirm the nature of what she was describing beyond doubt.
私もあったわ。
Yeah, there was two this time that met with her.
挨拶とはとても言えないけれど、一応言葉も交わしてる。
You technically said like a simple greeting to her, but you know.
ローザさんの見間違いとかじゃ断じてないわ。
キリエさん、それマジかよ。
ええ。でも彼女は私に名乗らなかった。
True.
だから彼女がベアトリーチェであると断定はできない。でも、主観的で恐縮なんだけど、私は玄関ホールで彼女に会ったから、肖像画と顔を見比べることができた。
Compare her face with the portrait. Look, if you can tell, if you can really tell by the portrait, it is kind of pretty obvious, you know.
私は第一印象で、彼女こそがこの肖像画の主に違いないって思ったわ。
It's not like the illusion, just pops out and it's like, oh, it's the actual witch, and then the painting is just there.
あくまでも主観よ。
そんなことはありえません。第一、その女はどこからやってきたというのですか。今日の船は皆さんの送迎のための便が往復しただけです。その船に乗っていたのですか。
Technically, if that's quote unquote 19th person, she must have had a private helicopter from the shore. That's another theory. No words.
それを言われると弱いね。確かに、そんなご婦人と一緒に下船した記憶はない。
あら、そう？私たちの乗ってきた船以外に船はないってどうして証明できるの？できないわ。来なかったは証明できない。
道理だな。来たは証明できる。来たのを見たやつが見たと言えばいい。しかし、来ないは証明できないぜ。全員が来ない、見てないと言ったところで、全員が見てないところでこっそり来たことを否定はできない。つまり、悪魔の証明ってやつだ。
The devil's proof. I guess, devil's proof, you can't really argue against fantasy, because fantasy, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. It'd be simple to prove that devils exist. All you have to do is meet a devil. But it's impossible to prove that devils don't exist. So you're telling me that that Beatrice is the devil? Just by saying that no one has ever met a devil, you can't deny the possibility that they're hiding away somewhere humans can't go. You can't deny the existence of aliens for exactly the same reason. Until humanity searches the whole of space and can show perfectly that aliens don't exist, you can't be sure that they don't exist. And it's definitely impossible for us to ever check the entirety of space for the existence of aliens. Therefore, while there may be a number of ways to prove that aliens do exist, it will always be impossible to show proof that denies their existence.
となれば、僕たちが乗ってきた船以外の船で来たかどうかなんて、議論しても無駄な問題ということになるね。
It wouldn't be surprising if you know, it wouldn't be surprising if the so-called debt collector or whatever, or some daughter of a company just like just snuck in by a second boat.
僕たちと一緒の船にはいなかった。それだけが事実で、それ以外の方法で、とにかくこの島に訪れたことになる。
It's not like she went to Rokujima by fucking helicopter.
そうね。どうやって来たかなんて議論の必要はないかもしれない。肝心なのは現にこの屋敷に今いて、私たちと晩餐を共にする気がないという事実よ。
Yeah, because she thinks you guys are cringe.
整理しよう。今この島には後宮家18人以外にもう一人客がいる。そしてそいつは兄貴も夏日姉さんも知らない客だってんだな。
知りません。何の話だかも分かりません。
I don't know what you're talking about.
お前は少し黙っていなさい。頭痛に触る。妻の言う通りだ。私にはお前たちが何の話をしているのかさっきからさっぱりだ。
じゃあ答えは一つしかないわ。お父様が呼んだのよ。今日の親族会議のために。
Damn. That wouldn't be surprising. So I guess there's one thing with that Kinzo. I guess Kinzo summoned her, even though, and then maybe afterwards, after like she does his dirty work, then he's gonna find a way to like trap her eventually.
親族会議に
For the conference.
だから何のために
そんなの知らないわよ。兄さんが知ってたらそれを問い詰めようって思ってたのよ。
He fucking doesn't know shit. I mean, Krause is the oldest sibling.
えわ、予算か。クラス兄さんは知らんと言うとる。つまり話はこうや。お父さんが肖像画の魔女にそっくりの客人をこっそり招いた。それにローザさんが出会い、マリアちゃんが出会い、そしてキリエさんもあった。
It's not only these three. So far, only Shannon and Kenon know the existence of the witch.
今はそこまでや。
So that makes it 5 out of 18. So it's like almost like 33% of the entire cast.
わしらに言いたいことがあるんなら、とっとと姿を現せばええ。挨拶もなしに引きこもってるっちゅうんはどないなわけなんや。ってことなんや。
親族会議なんか花から関心のない親父が新しい愛人をこっそり呼びつけたってわけか。理想の魔女様のおべべを着せてよ。そう決着するには今日という日は意味を持ちすぎてるぜ。
理由は一つしかない。親族会議に加わるためよ。お父様の遺産について何かの権利を主張する気でいるのよ。
バカバカしい。当主様に愛人などと汚らわしいものなどおりません。
お前は黙っていると言っている。私はこの屋敷でずっと親父殿と過ごしているが、そんな話は聞いたこともない。最大限理解を示したとして、何十年も昔の愛人との間に隠し子がいたとして、それを親父殿が探し出し、今日という日に呼びつけたと、こう言いたいのかね。
Yes, it's Beatrice's, you know, her secret wife or secret daughter, whatever.
あなた、お父様にそんなものがいるわけがありません。尊い後宮の血が愛人ごときに。先ほどから数人が見たと自称しているに過ぎません。
It ain't a wild claim if you could just theorize.
幻想妄想白昼夢に決まっています。あるいはこれも夫を陥れるための皆さんの何らかの芝居なのですか？
I mean, I don't know what is a way to counter this. If Beatrice could plays the role of the daughter, then it's obviously an act. But if she is just, you know, just this, if the witch is just disguising herself as the loan shark, then it's obviously some illusion as a way to like trick the entire family into believing that she's gonna cut the entire family of the inheritance.
何の芝居だってのよ。芝居だって言うならそっちでしょうが。
Oh shit. Are these two having a cat fight?
よせよ姉貴。
Okay, thank goodness.
ちょいと暴力的な言い方だが、夏日さんの言う通りではある。桐江は姿を見たが、俺は見てない。姉貴もだ。だがローザは見た。
Yeah, that's a good point. Over vehement. I always thought it's hard to tell which one is toxic, Natsuki or Eva, when it comes to like, you know, character personality. But I guess from the way Natsuki treats like the servants, like the furniture, then maybe. But Eva is like, you know, I guess she usually just Eva does some things that, you know, where she has a bit high and mighty about.
しかしってことは、いるってことになる。
Quote unquote.
いるを証明している連中が存在する以上、いるで直ちに決着だ。悪魔の証明の逆パターンってわけだな。
The opposite of the devil's proof.
それに俺も会いたいんだよ。
Hell yeah. Damn. Rudolph got some balls. I think I might like that, even though I find him a little bit skeptical, maybe.
そして一体当家に何の御用かと直接問いただしたい。
Fuck yeah, dude.
それについては私も同感だ。
What the fuck? Krause agrees with that shit? I thought Krause would be the complete opposite. He's like, I don't want to beat this bitch.
六軒島へ何の御用かぜひお尋ねしたいものだ。
白々しいこと言わないで。狙いは一つよ。お父様の遺産を狙ってるのよ。相続問題に明るい弁護士に今後の作戦を練らせるべきよ。お母様と同格の権利を愛人が主張した場合、私たちの取り分はかっきり半分さらわれることになる。
What the fuck are you saying? That's the thing, though. Like, you don't judge. Normally, I would say don't judge a book by its cover. But it's one of those things is like, you don't know her, though. Only 3 to 5 actually like ran into her, quote unquote. But I guess Eva kind of has some reason as to why that this secret woman is can be very skeptical.
ちょっとみんな待って。
What?
源氏さんがもうじき来るわ。彼は何でも知ってる。きっと私たちの疑問に答えてくれるわ。それまでそういう話はなしにしましょう。さあ子供たち、悪いけれど大人はちょっと込み入った話をしないといけないの。ゲストハウスへ戻っていなさい。
But what if I wanted to stick around, though? Rosa yelled at the children, slightly overcome with emotion. The children didn't understand why they were suddenly being yelled at this time, but Eva and the rest realized it too late. They were talking so bluntly about the filthy topic of the inheritance right in front of the children. Of course they wouldn't want their children to remain. Oh, right. So they all immediately agreed with Rosa's plan.
そうやな。ローザさんの言う通りや。ジョージ、いとこみんなでゲストハウスに戻ってるんや。いとこ同士仲良く遊ぶんやで。
ジョージ、言われた通りになさい。いとこみんなを連れて今すぐ出ていくのよ。
ちょっと待ってよ母さん。僕たちはまだ食事も終えていない。
Yeah, we're in the middle of our food. Fuck.
デザートもまだ来てない。
Yeah, where the hell? There was no dessert served. This shit is lame.
デザートはゴーダさんにゲストハウスに運ばせます。
In the middle of a rain?
だから出て行きなさい。
Just telling us to fuck off.
ジェシカ、ここから先は大人の話し合いです。行きなさい。
わかったよ。
Oops.
まだ食いかけだってのによ。
ってことは俺だけ例外ってことはないよな。
理解してくれてありがとう、バトラ君。でもあなたラッキーよ。
どうして？
私も出ていけるなら出ていきたいもの。
違いねえぜ。大人は大人で遺産をめぐって楽しい一家団らんをお楽しみくださいってんだ。
What the fuck are you talking about? You haven't visited your family in over half a decade. If you haven't even visited your whole entire family in over half a decade, you wouldn't give a shit about the whole entire shenanigans of an argument. So you could possibly be the spoiled child in the first place.
私も席を外しましょう。どうやら今夜は私の出番はなさそうだ。
Nanjo quietly rose to his feet. From his seat in the farthest corner, he had been calmly watching the whole discussion without butting in. Surely that reaction of his was very adult, just what you would expect of a calm old gentleman. When Nanjo rose from his seat, it ended up encouraging the others who were supposed to leave. The children noisily rose from their seats. As they hurried into the hallway, the servants returned.
遅くなって申し訳ございません。源氏をお呼びいたしました。
Oh.
お屋敷の中の戸締まりの確認に行っておりましたもので遅くなりました。申し訳ございません。
さあ、子供たちはゲストハウスへ。ゴーダさん、申し訳ないのだけれど、子供たちの分のデザートをゲストハウスへ運んでくれるかしら。
は、よろしいのですか。
It seemed that Goda wasn't amused to see the dinner he'd worked so hard on interrupted like this. He sent Natsuki a look as though asking her whether that was really okay.
ローザさんの言う通りにするように。それから私たちにデザートの配膳は不要です。呼び出しがあるまで食堂には近づかないように。これは他の使用人にも伝えること。いいですね。
あ、はい。かしこまりました。さあさあ皆さん、参りましょうかな。マリアさんもこれ以上お母さんを困らせてはいけません。
That's gonna make the conversation even worse, though.
マリアちゃん、僕たちにゲストハウスでベアトリーチェの話を聞かせてくれないかい？ぜひ魔女の話を聞きたいんだ。ね。
Well, all it took is George say some few things, a few positive things, and then it all goes back to normal.
ジョージ兄さんは本当にうめえぜ。
Yeah, this guy got a speech level 100 by now.
感動するぜ。
Exactly.
本当に子持ちじゃねえのかよ。手慣れすぎだぜ。
I mean, George is the oldest out of all the cousins, so it's, it's not surprising. George's words had completely restored Maria's good mood, and now she took the initiative, telling the others to head on to the guest house. It looked like Goda didn't like being kicked out himself, but he couldn't disobey Natsuki, so he left the room with Badler and the rest, closing the door.
ご用は何でしょうか、皆様。
あるわ。たっぷりと。 それもみんな。誰から質問するかくじ引きが欲しいくらいよ。
Sag. Feels bad, man. Genji is gonna get fucking interrogated the fuck out of almost everyone in that dining room.
だが誰が一番のくじを引こうとも最初にする質問は同じだと思うがね。
違いねえな。源氏さん、正直に答えてくれ。今貴賓室にいるベアトリーチェってのは何者なんだ。
Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh, and here I thought I could hear this whole interrogation, but I guess not. The October 4th, 1986, Saturday, at 10 p.m. Hideyoshi's claim that advertising doubled the taste was apparently right. After being chased out to the guest house, the Kins and Nanjo had gathered in the cousin's room and were eating the cake that Kumasawa had brought for dessert. It was both wonderful and high class, topped with lavish amounts of cream and decorated deliciously with fruits. But delicious as it was, it didn't taste quite as good for some reason.
ゴーダさんの脳書きがないと味ってずいぶん落ちるんだな。
You guys got escorted to the fucking guest house, so.
能書きを求めようにも熊沢のばあちゃんに聞いた日にゃこのケーキの原料もサバってことになっちまうぜ。
Reasonable.
サバからケーキってできる？
If you make a cake out of a mackerel, would you call it a fish? Would you still consider it a fish cake then?
このケーキもサバの絞り汁に小麦粉と卵を混ぜて焼き上げるとふっくら焼き上がるのでございますよ。
Well, that's cool. That makes me want to try it.
それが本当ならすごいね。お父さんの店の新メニューにサバケーキとか登場するかもしれないよ。
Shit, dude. Like, you can't go wrong with experimenting things around. Oh, I thought he's gonna go, No, he's going, Wahahaha.
サバって栄養満点でヘルシーっぽいイメージがあるしよ。女性とかお年寄りに人気が出たりしてな。俺は食わねえけどよ。
女はそんなゲテモノは食わねえぜ。
I see those two are not the type of people that want to try something new.
年寄りも遠慮したいところですな。
おいしいんですけどね。
Kumasawa was really cheering up the mood with her classic mackerel jokes, but the sound of the downpouring rain kept turning their attention towards the mystery guest. In the end, they showered Maria with questions again, since she was the only person here to have met Beatrice. Oh boy.
まさかあの話が本当だったとはね。
その口ぶりだとマリアが魔女に会ってたって話は信じてなかったまでにも初耳じゃねってことらしいな。
ああ。夢見がちなお年頃のよくあるおとぎ話くらいに思ってたぜ。
いる！ベアトリーチェはいる！ 年親族会議に来るたびにマリアは会って一緒に遊んでた。
そうですね。ベアトリーチェ様は普段はお姿をお見せになりませんけど、心がきれいで素直な方の前にはひょっこり姿を現していたずらをすることもあるそうですからね。
Beatrice referred to that character in the fairy tale about the Rokenjima witch. To keep Kinzo in a good mood, the family and servants acted as though they believed in the witch of his delusions. That's how Rokenjima's fairy tale, or maybe ghost story, had come into being. To the family members who knew that backstory, the fairy tale of the Golden Witch wasn't something to be taken too seriously. However, they were never able to say that out loud in front of Kinzo. Because of that, the legend of the witch carried a lot more weight to someone like young Maria, who didn't know the story of how it had come into being. That's why Maria believed in the legend of the witch. She accepted it entirely. That was only natural for an imaginative girl who believed in witches, so people had avoided saying things that would betray her dream. On the contrary, they had worked together to say and do things that would help liven up her dreams without her knowing.
だからマリアちゃんがベアトリーチェにもらったお菓子と言って僕らに見せびらかすことがあっても、多分誰かがそういうことにしてマリアちゃんの手提げの中にこっそり飴玉でも忍ばせたのだろうって思ってた。
I mean, that could be one thing. Is like what happened there is like all this magic, just everything just happens like random. Just all this stuff is just blocking just randomly, so you couldn't really tell. So you who knows if they just slipped into their handbag just like that.
私も昔に2度か3度そういうふりをしてこっそりお菓子を置いてあげたことがあります。
Beatrice, the secret Santa.
おそらく熊沢さんにも、いや使用人の皆さんや後宮家の皆さんも一度や二度はあるんじゃないでしょうか。
無邪気な小さい子が喜ぶなら口裏を合わせてお菓子を置いてくこともあるか。ってことはジョージの兄貴なんかだいぶやってそうだな。
まあね。
Who knows? It'd probably be boorish to admit to such a thing out loud. George admitted it while being extremely wary that Maria didn't find out.
つまりサンタクロースみたいなもんか。
It's pretty good example.
子供の夢を守るために両親がグルで嘘をついて寝静まったこの枕元にプレゼントを置いていたと。
子供の夢って守ってあげたいし、私は当然サンタなんていないってとっくに知ってるわけだけど、
Now, that's an interesting debate right there. It's like, would people want to bully others into saying that Santa Claus doesn't exist? Or do they want to protect their dream? That's another thing that you'd be like sitting on the fence for it in the first place.
もし覚めなくてもいい夢だったなら一生信じていたかったぜ。
I guess, it doesn't really apply to without love it cannot be seen. So.
世の中は世知辛いばかりだと知ってしまうからこそ、大人はせめて子供のきれいな夢を守ってやりたいと思うものです。
ベアトリーチェはいるの。
いますとも。ベアトリーチェ様はおりますよ。この前もですね、サバを干して紅茶の出汁に使おうとしておりましたら、そこへひょっこり。
まあつまりこういう調子だったはずなんだけどね。
つまり
So simply put,
マリアを除けば誰も信じてなかったはずの魔女ってわけだ。
少し言葉が足りないね。信じてなかったんじゃない。
really?
信じさせてあげようとしたんだ。
Is either you're giving them the chance to believe, or you're trying to give it some time to like build up to like, develop some maybe some possible love for her. Like I said, without love it cannot be seen. Like if you're lacking the love for the witch, you probably don't see her in the first place. You probably don't just see her entirely of the illusion. So also maybe if you can't really, if you're not really into this whole fantasy shenanigans, then you probably won't see it then. But I don't know. I can't really put this in deep thought on how people can actually see Beatrice in the first place, or to whether you just treat her as like it's some assassins who plot against the family. So this is about not betraying a child's innocence, but Santa doesn't exist in reality. If you don't want kids to be all disappointed when they learn the truth, you'd be better off not showing them that dream in the first place. Is the fact that I think like this proof that I'm still a long way from becoming a full adult? The true nature of the Rokunjima witch was finally starting taking shape in Battler's mind. However, their current situation overrode this understanding, and in fact, it completely overturned its very premise.
という認識だったはずの魔女のベアトリーチェ様が実際に現れちまったと。そういうことか。しかもだ、おじさんたちの騒ぎを見る限り、どうも招かれた客でもないらしい。こりゃ面白そうな話だぜ。
ベアトリーチェという女性が実在しないという前提は実は存在しない。ルドルフおじさんも言っていた悪魔の証明そのものだよ。ベアトリーチェと名乗る女性の存在を僕たちは誰も知らなかった。
Yeah, that's right. Almost the rest of the cast. Yeah, see, almost the rest of the cast, like, know that she exists. Only like a very few of the people know, like, can see its existence, or maybe it's just like they're just falling to the illusion.
でも、だからといってそれがベアトリーチェが実在する可能性を否定できるわけじゃない。
南條先生はじい様との付き合いが長いですよね。
No, we're changing topics.
一時期親族会議でクラウスさんたちに随分と聞かれた話ですな。その昔金蔵さんにベアトリーチェという愛人がいて、その隠し子がいるのではないかという話です。
なるほどな。
Beatrice, his secret wife.
親父たちは遺産分配で頭がいっぱいだ。そこに愛人の娘なんてのが現れれば面倒なことになるのは火を見るより明らかってわけだ。
クラウスさんたちも最初は源氏さんに聞かれたのでしょ
Oh boy, Genji's he's getting in a lot of shit.
う。しかし源氏さんは金蔵さんに忠誠を誓う側近で、多分私よりも金蔵さんが心を許す親友です。源氏さんは多分何も語らなかったのでしょう。それで次に古い友人である私の方に話を聞こうということになったのでしょうな。
As another target.
で結論として南條先生、じい様にベアトリーチェという愛人はいたんすか？
That's a good question.
おりました。いえ、私は会ったことはありませんぞ。ですが、そういう女性と交際があったと金蔵さんから聞かされたことはありました。
So that's so.
相当昔にお亡くなりになられたそうで。
She passed away a very long time ago.
死んだ。その間に子供がいたとか？
それはわかりません。ただ金蔵さんはベアトリーチェを蘇らせるために研究をしていると常々言っておりました。
So if Kinzo has a wife, it was mentioned that, his lover passed away, but it's not, specifically as to how.
普通は愛人を失い忘れがたみがいたならばそちらにその分の愛情を注ぐものです。ですから金蔵さんとベアトリーチェの間に子供はいなかったろうと私たちは自然に考えました。
Maybe we can know the specifics as to how, Kinzo's lover passed away. Like, so. Ain't that something?
Huh?
Huh? What?
ってことは、それも悪魔の証明になっちまうな。
なるぜ。愛人との間に子供がいなかったことは証明不能。現にこうして現れた以上、いたってことになっちまうわけか。
少し暴力的な理論だね。後ろ宮家の遺産問題でトラブルが生じていることを聞きつけ、何者かがおじい様の大昔の愛人関係を知り、それを装って遺産問題に食い込もうとしているとかの方が現実的だよ。
I guess there's a imitation of Beatrice, I guess. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's another witch that can actually can shapeshift. Make it look like her. So impersonation, shapeshifting, whatever you call it. Bitch in reality.
現実的ではある。しかし、本当に彼女が隠し子で。しかもその上、じい様に顧みられなくて、孤独に生き、復讐に帰ってきたって設定も否定はできねえよな。
復讐？
Is she really a legitimate child? One who lived.
なんだよそれ。
Can it be one of the maybe there's a secret, maybe there's a servant hiding in secret that is taking revenge against the entire family. I don't know about a legitimate child. It depends on. Was it hinting? Was one? Is it the hidden Was it one of the servants that Natsuki mentioned take plotting against him, or doesn't really say in the entire character cast though. Hold on. What did this say? Oh, it doesn't really say. But either way, nothing. There's no hint.
ああ、すまんすまん。男なんだよ。ついつい面白そうな方に脚色しちまうぜ。妙なドラマの見過ぎだな。
There's that goofball laugh. Dramatized stuff to make it sound interesting. I've seen too many weird dramas. Like what? Because K-dramas are a thing, and J-dramas, you know, the melodramatic seems to be interesting for some part of the demographic, I guess. Normally that might have come off as a light joke, but the joke had landed after an uninvited mystery guest calling herself Beatrice had marched in on the day of the family conference, where the bloody argument that the inheritance had become took center stage. There was no way Battle's joke would be welcomed with laughter, so it was a really big help when Nanjo laughed brightly to calm everyone down.
なるほどなるほど。それはなかなか面白そうですな。そんな筋書きの小説をぜひ読んでみたいものです。
まあ現実にはそんなことはできねえと思う。何しろよ、今この島にはひーふーみー18人もいるんだぜ。妙なことをすればすぐにでも取り押さえられちまう。
That is true.
それに台風のおかげで島から逃げ出すこともできない。
Well, they can't really leave the island, but they could probably go somewhere, like, because it's not always going to be the mansion. There's like a forest and some shit, and the beach.
つまりとんでもない事件を起こそうにもどうにもならねえってことさ。
同感だね。退路の断たれた袋小路で、しかも十分怪しまれているような状況下で、そんな恐ろしい復讐劇なんかとてもできるとは思わないね。
でしょうな。
Wait, what? In a situation where everyone's really suspicious of her, I seriously doubt she could pull off a terrifying revenge drama. I'm pretty sure it could be possible. Is it? No. It happens to almost... Look, this game's supposed to be mystery, but there's too much melodrama into this bullshit. Like, the whole entire family cast is whacked up, like I said.
ならば姿など表さずに暗躍しての復讐の方が現実味があるというものです。堂々と姿を現して仇討ちなど時代劇の中でしか考えられませんな。
わからねえぜ。復讐ってのは感情でやるもんだ。理屈じゃねえぜ。それこそ差し違えてでもなんて考えたら、別に警察も人数も退路がなくても何も怖くはないかもしれねえぜ。
It's not. I feel like revenge is not only based on emotion, but it's also based on like what you're gonna commit later on. Like, trust me, I've seen a lot. I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of anime, all that stuff to kind of realize that.
大丈夫だよ、ジェシカちゃん。僕たちが想像するような物騒なことは何も起きないよ。
遺産をめぐっておじさんたちがバトルロイヤルってのが物騒なことじゃねえってんならな。
What the fuck? God damn, dude. I didn't even know we have a. I didn't know this is. We are adding a battle royale genre into this. Into this. Fucking 18 characters participating in a battle royale. Oh, over some stupid inheritance because y'all are some fucking whacked up rich people.
そうだよな。父さんもルドルフおじさんも体格いいし、エヴァおばさんなんか格闘技習ってんでしょ？
I keep forgetting about that.
大丈夫だよね。
Yeah? That so? Jessica didn't say it out loud, but she vaguely noticed that her own father stood in opposition to all the other siblings on the inheritance issue. They usually played nice in front of the children, but when that pretense was lifted away, like it had been at dinner, the result would be a tumultuous uproar, whatever you pronounce that. After realizing this, it was only natural for Jessica to be frightened at the thought that her parents might get caught up in some kind of trouble and become human sacrifices for okay, I guess there is some foreshadowing, but that her parents might get caught up in some kind of trouble and become human sacrifices for something terrifying. Well, who knows who's going to get sacrificed? This is episode 2. It's not going to be the same result.
だよな。
I keep saying this so many times. It's probably going to be different results.
ジョージの兄貴の言う通りだぜ。
It's not like it's breaking or anything.
何も起こらねえよ。魔女様の名前を語ろうとも、魔法も使えない人間の女が一人で何ができるってんだ。
What can a single human woman? A single human woman. Oh shit. Fucking Balor just like sending some subliminal shots. Nope. Uh-oh. You just pissed Maria off by calling her a woman. Okay. This is a good time for me to save. Oh boy. Alright. We'll pick it up for the next part. Let's see what Maria's gonna do next after Balor called her a human human woman. Holy shit. Balor really loves to talk shit, huh? Alright, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, have a good one.